Welcome to our Qigong warm-up. Relax. Relax the shoulders, the elbows and the knee joints. Stand with the feet shoulder width apart and breathe naturally. We begin by switching ourselves on. Place the left hand on the lower dantian. The right hand is at the height of the collarbone. And breathing naturally, we go across 9 times. Change hands. Now bring the hand level with the mouth 9 times, breathing naturally. Change hands. Now bring your hand to the Ming Men, the gate of life at the base of the spine, and go up and down 9 times in your own time. Change hands. Bring your hands down by your sides. Now bring both hands up to the left and start to bring the hands towards the lower dantian, activating the lower dantian and bringing qi towards it. Breathe naturally and keep the arms soft. Rotate the lower leg round in one direction, loosening up the knee joint and the ankle joint. Change direction. Imagine the joints softening and releasing tension. Change legs. And don't forget to change direction. Shake the legs out. Now bring the feet closer together, bend the knees, hands on the thighs above the knees and rotate gently round. If you have any knee issues, please go very cautiously or leave this one out. Change direction. Bring your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, hands on your hips, gently rotating the hips, keeping the hips facing forward, and just notice how you feel. Open and soften the joints in your hips and lower back and release tension. Change direction and imagine these joints opening up and becoming more mobile and supple. Keep breathing naturally. Come back to the center and keep your hands on your hips. Gently lower your chin to your chest and then slowly raise your chin over your right shoulder, looking to your right. Lower it again to your chest and go to the other side. Continue with this movement slowly and gently, as if you were drawing a smile with your chin. Notice how the back of the neck feels as you open and soften these joints. The next time your chin is near your chest, raise the head up the center line. Keep one hand on your hip and with the other arm make a circle, loosening and opening the shoulder joint. If you have a shoulder issue, please make the circle smaller or leave this exercise out. Change direction. Change arms. Imagine releasing tension from this joint and notice how the body feels. Change direction. Back to the center, and now it's time for our brain exercises. First, the cross crawl. Opposite hand or elbow to knee. And stop. Now our second brain exercise. One arm going backwards and the other arm going forwards. We are working both hemispheres of the brain simultaneously. And change direction. and relax back into Wu-Ji. Now we do the cross shoulder pull. Take the right hand, place it on the left shoulder. Pull down and drag the hand to the right hip and then on the other side. Continue to do this alternately, breathing naturally and relaxing downwards. This will help to give you a boost of energy and a boost of vitality. It can also help to lower anxiety and stress levels. Now take a moment to find your Wu-Ji position. Imagine that invisible thread pulling you up from the Bai Hui, straight up to the sky. Take away any tension from your neck and throat area and relax the shoulders down. Relax the arms all the way to the fingertips and imagine that space in the armpits. The chest should be open and relaxed, and your pelvis should be slightly tucked under, the lower dantian nice and relaxed. Make sure the knees are slightly softened so they're not locked, and your feet are shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward, and your weight evenly distributed so you're making contact with the earth. Breathe naturally and relax. Now, using your thigh muscles for torque, start to turn the body from side to side, allowing the arms to hit the body loosely and comfortably. We are knocking on the door of life. Notice the weight of the arms and how they add to the momentum. You are also looking from side to side as you do this movement and breathing naturally. This is an excellent exercise for aligning the spine, particularly if you've been sitting in one position for a long time. Now start to look over your shoulder behind you, extending the stretch into your neck. Now back to looking from side to side, knocking on the door of life. Now make a loose fist and knock under the collarbone each side. We are stimulating our thymus gland and therefore our immune system, giving it a boost and activating it. We call this the Qigong flu jab. Knock as firmly or as lightly as is comfortable for you. Now make a flat hand onto the shoulder each side. Now back to the Qigong flu jab. and then side to side, knocking on the door of life. Start to slow this movement down until you eventually face the front in Wuji position. Take a few breaths, breathing into and out of the lower dantian. Notice how the body feels. Qigong. And relax. Notice how you feel. Your mind is calm, your body is energized. Thank you for joining me. Keep breathing and enjoy your practice.